if you come together and work through a cooperative, you will see your efforts being much more rewarded.
I want to say, I believe in the cooperative movement myself. Personally,
the cooperative movement is a very important vehicle for eradicating poverty in Kenya.
The Kenya UK Sacco has celebrated its one-year anniversary in an event started with strategic partners that would drive the investment plans of the organization.
So these are the same cases that we've decided today that we shall not invest or work with individuals who will try to sell us property that the due diligence has not been met. And that's why we decided we want a bigger committee because we required regional representation, cultural representation, and ethnic representation.
The event kicked off with an election of the Sacco leadership conducted by Mr. Ongeti.
There is safety in numbers. Do not limit the membership of Kenuks because you want to be the boss or because you want to be the only one benefiting. Let us bring in as many people as possible because there will be safety in numbers. If you gain, everybody around you is happy, isn't it? If you lose, you share that loss equally.
If we are going to get the numbers that we want to get in order to raise the 1 billion Kenya shillings that we have been asked to, we must be able to reach out to people outside London.
Retention of some old executive members and new committee members was made through a just and fair elections, and the new leadership was unveiled to the House during the conference.
We can only get better from where we were, from 10 people to where we are.
The chief guest, Joyce Laboso, Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, gave thumbs up to the organization and encouraged the members to invest more together.
what you've really done is to bring that spirit of Arambe. You have brought it from Kenya and placed it right here in the UK, and I am sure that it is going to flourish.
In my view, this is really the right way to go because a lot of people who have been, a lot of Kenyans who have been living abroad have had really difficult times getting a very structured way of carrying out their investments. And a lot of them have ended up losing a lot of money through maybe relatives, even very close relatives and friends or supposed investors. But when you have a program like this that is directly coming from top level, insurance firm like the CIC and top banks in the country like Coop Bank, really coming to give this assurance that their money is safe and in their hands, and also that their investments will be taken care of and they can monitor it themselves, not through a proxy like they've been doing in the past.
As far as we know, you are high net worth individuals. You are better than us in Kenya. So we expect you to do a lot better. Because the products that we come with here are not just products. They are products that address certain needs and challenges. That's why we are talking about the return ticket. Because we know many diasporans have been unable to attend even funerals of their loved ones, because that happens when they don't have the wherewithal. And it happens, you know better than me, don't you?
The Sacco has received overwhelming support from CIC Insurance, part sponsors of the event, who also had fantastic products for the diaspora through the Sacco that include Isinya Housing Project and Bury Me Home Insurance Scheme.
Cooperative movement. And I'm saying this to really emphasize the point that by coming together to pool your resources together you can't do anything better than that in terms of preparing even for your retirement. The cooperative movement, and you'll read in many newspapers, even back at home, continue to suffer from lack of effective leadership or weak leadership or leadership that has a vacuum in terms of the ethical requirements. And that underlines the importance of making sure, and I'm saying for the benefit of the committee that was elected to steer this particular Sacco, that it is critically important that they pass the test.
So next year, whoever will be there, please make sure you have audited accounts for all your activities. Even if it is one-line activity, you present that from a recognized auditor, isn't it? Internationally recognized auditor. Then also from next year, possibly, now as we meet, we shall expect a budget to be presented to members for approval, so that we are able to get to know how our society is going to run in the coming year.
Even as we come here, we want to tell you this. If you are serious and you want to do business with a serious organization, you have a partner in CIC.
Prompted you to join the Kenya Uk Sacco? Registrar of Saccos has
Kenya Uk Sacco have ideas suitable just for somebody like me, who's a diasporian, and because of the benefits that they have and the projects they have in mind for the future, I think me as a diasporian who's lived here for so long, I want to tap into that. And Kenya is an emerging market at the moment. There's a gold rush. I don't want to miss out.
Back home in Kenya, I've been a member of a Sacco before I came this, and I know the kind of work it helps. It helps people do a lot of things, investments, in buying houses, buying clothes and all those. So when I heard about it, I really had a feeling that it is something which would really help me and my friends as well.
So whatever I've had today, it has encouraged me because it is something that is building my future, and not only for me, even for my children, even for a generation to come. And I'm so impressed to see that Kenyans are moving forward and are joining hands to make this thing possible.
Why personally would you like to join Kenya Uk Sacco?
Because I would like to do a lot of investment in Kenya, and we have been looking for opportunities for a long time. And many times we have lacked groups and people of integrity. So we keep on looking for places and organizations that we can trust and that will take us forward and help us to achieve that vision.